Hey guys, welcome back to another makeup product review, and today I'm going to be talking about the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. This is actually one of my favorite cream blushes because it's very easy to use and it has a very nice, smooth, whipped gel cream formula. And I got this last summer in France because where I live, Glossier doesn't ship to, and Glossier only ships to, I think, only a few countries. So this is what the packaging looks like. It has a clear case on top, but then the bottom part of it is a very glossy millennial pink color type of packaging. So this is a Glossier Cloud Paint by itself, and as you can see that it compared to my hand, it looks kind of small. When I first got it, it was a lot smaller than I expected it to be, but it actually houses 10 milliliters of product, which I think is quite a lot for a cream blush. So this is probably going to last you a very long time. I know I've gotten it since last summer and I still use it to this day, and I've barely made a dent in the product. And since it looks like a literal paint tube, the applicator itself is also like a paint tube, and there's no squeezy tube, there's no nozzle here. So if you want to squeeze the product out, you do have to be careful because as you can see here, when you twist the cap open, it's literally just a small paint tube hole, and you have to be careful not to put out too much product because you end up wasting a lot of it. So what I like to do is to store it upside down and kind of tap the product on my hand, and that will make it easier to control the amount you want. Glossier described this formula as a gel cream formula, and I can definitely attest to that. As you can see here, the Dusk shade is very pigmented here, and you can see that it's kind of sheeny here. I've had a couple of 3 dots here, but what I have on my arm is more than what you need on your cheeks because this product is very pigmented. You can see that this formula spreads out really easily. It's very smooth, it's not chunky or patchy at all. Glossier describes Dusk as a brownish nude, but on my MAC NC20 skin tone, it definitely looks a lot more of a terracotta, a brownish and orangey warm tone terracotta on my skin. You can see here, just when I'm spreading it out here, you can see that's very pigmented, and when you move it under the light, when it's super pigmented, you can tell that it's very sheeny and very dewy. But once you start to tap it out and blend it out, I prefer to use it with my fingers, but I've seen other people use beauty blenders. You can see that as you tap on the product, it gives a very soft, matte, diffused look. And that sheeniness and that kind of super dewy look definitely does fade into a more soft focused, soft matte look. And you can see that the pigmented Dusk shade actually does sheer out to a very soft focused look. And it is very sheer. You can build it up to be super pigmented, like the part where I haven't blended it out, but you can also sheer it out to the part where you see now. And as I sheared it out, you can definitely, I don't know if you can see, but when I was shearing it out, I can see that there are definitely little specks of glitter or shimmer, very fine glitters that it's not really noticeable on the face, but when I was swatching it, I could see that it gives a very kind of three-dimensional look and doesn't make it look like a flat and lifeless matte color. The formula feels very light and airy on your cheeks and doesn't weigh you down at all, and you can see that it doesn't give you a flat matte powdery look, but also doesn't give you a super dewy sheen. So I would definitely categorize this as a satin finish that leaves your skin feeling very naturally and glowy. So it does give you a soft focused glow, but not something as dewy, as sheeny as their Haloscope. I also like using the shade on my eyes as eyeshadow because I like how it gives a very light wash of a terracotta tone. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!